What are you looking at? Hey, this is Dave Osborne from KidsGuitarAcademy.com, and welcome to our free guitar tutorial on how to play the Hokey Pokey. Oh, Doki Doki, not Hokey Pokey. Okay, got it. Okay, sorry about that. I'll be showing you how to play Your Reality from the ending credits of Doki Doki Literature Club. Quick shout out to my grandpa who you saw dancing in that video. As you can see, he is quite the skilled dancer. By the way, if you want a free guitar tap for this song, you can get that by clicking the link below. And while you're on our website, be sure to check out the Kids Guitar Academy Ultimate Beginner Guitar Course, which contains over 90 videos of professional step-by-step guitar instruction that will definitely take your playing to the next level. Alright, so make sure that guitar's in tune, and let's get started learning Your Reality. Alright, so if you want to learn this song really fast, then you need to learn a first position C major scale. And that's because pretty much all of the notes in this song come directly out of that scale. So here's how to play the scale. You're going to begin by playing the 3rd fret of the 5th string using your 3rd finger. Then you're going to move to the 4th string and play the string open, followed by the 2nd fret, followed by the 3rd fret. Then move to the 3rd string, play it open, followed by the 2nd fret. Move to the 2nd string, play it open, 1st fret, 3rd fret, and then the same thing on the 1st string. Open, 1st fret, 3rd fret. So here's that scale. So these are all the notes from the song. You know, the notes are just mixed up in different orders. Okay, one last point. Once you learn to play the scale straight up like we just did, make sure you're able to play it backwards, starting from the highest note to the lowest. Okay, so now that you've learned the scale, you're ready to learn the song. And this song consists of 3 phrases plus a tag at the very end. Here's phrase 1, 2, 3, 4. So we start this phrase by using the 3rd finger to play the 3rd fret of the 1st string. We play that note 3 times. Then we have 2 3-note groupings. Both are played pretty fast. So you just need to speed up your picking there. The best way to pick those groupings are to use down up or alternate picking. So that would be down, up, down, down, up, down. Now if you're not used to picking that way, a good way to practice it is to just release the left hand and to practice on the open string, like this. Down, up, down, down, up, down. So I'm just picking the 1st string without playing anything with the left hand. Now once I've practiced the right hand part, I'll try putting in the left keeping the right hand part the same. Down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay, now once you've played those two groupings, you're going to play the first string open, and then cross over to the second string, 3rd fret. So far, this is what we have. Now what's left is a 5-note grouping that sounds like this. To play that, we start with our first finger on the 1st fret, go to the 3rd fret, then we travel up to the 1st string, to the 2nd, to the 3rd. So that was direct from one string to the next, to the next. Now it's a good idea to practice these two parts individually and then try linking them together as one long phrase. Once you've done that and you feel like you've got it down, try playing along with me at a slow pace. And before we try this, let me point out that at the very beginning we have a quarter note or a 1-beat rest, which means you'll start playing on the 2nd beat, like this. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So notice the phrase starts on the 2nd beat. So here it is slow. 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, so let's get into phrase 2. Here's what phrase 2 sounds like. 2, 3, 4, 1. Now to play this phrase, we want to move into the 3rd position so that the first finger lines up with the 3rd fret. And that's because after we play this 3rd fret note, we're going to jump up to the 5th fret with the 3rd finger, and then back. Now we move back to the 1st position, and we have 2 3-note groupings once again. Notice that the 2nd grouping transitions over to the 2nd string from the 1st. Then we go to the 3rd string, we play it on the 2nd fret, open, and then down to the 4th string. So here's the first half of phrase 2. And then we've got a 4-note grouping that ends this phrase. So that started on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, open, jump up to the 1st string, so you got to skip over a string, and then go to the 1st fret of the 2nd string. Once again, I'd practice the 2 parts of this phrase individually and then link them together to play through the entire phrase. Now once you're able to do that, try playing along with me at a slow pace. Now once again, we have a rest on beat 1, so we're starting on beat 2. 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, so now we go into phrase 3. Now phrase 3 consists of 2 separate parts, 3A and 3B. Here's 3A. 2, 3, 4, 1. So for this, we're back in the 1st position. We're going to use our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, play it twice, go to the 1st, then open, When we cross over to the second string here, we're doing 3 notes in a row. So first, second, third finger, back to the first string. Here's the phrase slow. 2, 3, 4, 1. Now, once you're able to do that, you're ready for the second part of the phrase, phrase 3B. Here's what it sounds like. 2, 3, 4. Now for that, I had to go into the third position, and I started with my third finger on the 5th fret of the first string. All those notes on the first string cross over to the second string using the first finger. Then shift back to the first position for the second part of this. Notice we have another group of notes that are played a little quicker on the second string, going from first to third to first. So here's that phrase slow. 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so once you've practiced both parts of this phrase, try to put the whole thing together. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 1. Alright, now the good news is you're just going to repeat that phrase a second time through. Then you're going to apply a tag. Now a tag is where you take just the ending part and repeat it. So it's the 3B part of phrase 3 that we're going to repeat one last time with a little bit more space before the last grouping of notes. So let me play it for you. 2, 3, 4. Notice that after I played that first fret note, I let it ring out, and there was a little bit more space before I ended with that last 4-note grouping. Alright, well, welcome to the play along portion of this tutorial. Practicing playing along with the song you've learned is the best way to master it. If you happen to be watching this on YouTube, remember that you have the option of slowing this video down, which can make it easier to play along with. Just click the Settings tab on the YouTube player and set your speed to 0.75. Alright, well, once again, make sure that guitar's in tune, and let's give this a shot. Thanks for checking out our free guitar tutorial on how to play Your Reality from Doki Doki Literature Club. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I look forward to seeing you in the next Kids Guitar Academy guitar tutorial.